for you, like to come out and like have that record, like kind of be like an old record that not necessarily old, but a record that had been out for a while, but really kind of like finally get some life to it. It's such a massive song. The remix was big. It felt like such a big moment. Some people get a record like that and it's like the music becomes bigger. The song becomes bigger than
the artist.
How have you been able to avoid that? Because I saw you did my club in AZ and everybody was singing all your shit.
The thing about Don't Play With It went viral not because of someone else did like a viral TikTok to it. It went viral because of me being on screen performing the song. So thank God for that. That's what made it take off. Is seeing me perform it on From the Block.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And that's
Shout out to From the Block.
Shout out to From the Block.
What do they do with that mic? Is the mic, how do they hang it? Is it like
yeah,
is it a ladder? What's going on with that microphone?
Nah, it's like a little setup. It's like, you know, like what you use for like backdrops. I don't know the proper word for it.
Oh, it's probably one of those things.
But and then it just hangs. Yeah.
Okay, I always wondered. I was like, do they got two ladders and someone's just standing up?
I was wondering the same thing, and then when I got there, I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is cute.
For you, give me kind of like this is an important album for you. What is, if someone were to press play on this outside of the single? Shout out to Bryson Tiller. You got the new record with Bryson. But what's your favorite song? What's like the go-to? Like, what's the song that embodies Lola?
I Am Lola embodies Lola.
That's the intro.
Yeah, it's not the intro, but it sounds like it could have been the intro.
Wait, what's the intro? Isn't the intro called Lola?
The intro is intro 2023 flow.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping.
Because I used to do these consistent freestyles for my fans, so I do 2017 flow, 2018.
The Lola record has like a sample though, kind of with your name in it, right?
Lola
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So it's basically me saying I'm the one. Like, this is not a mistake. I'm a true artist. I came very far. I spoke about where I'm coming from, how long I've worked, how hard I've worked, and taking no for an answer. So that embodies Lola for real. I am Lola.
Give me some of the story. Like, how long has this? Because a lot of people look at you like you're a new artist, but you ain't new to this. Like, how long has this grind been for you?
I'm not new. I've been working on music. Even, let me just say this. 2017 is when I was like, I'm gonna take this serious. Like, I resigned from my job. Serious.
What was that job?
Residential aid at a shelter. So I was just catering to clients.
Like homeless people?
Homeless people, yeah. And my mom got me the job, so.
Shit hits the fan. You could always move to LA and help us with this homeless problem.
No, for real. And it's so crazy. I wanted to go back to the facility that I was working at, but they closed it down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that kind of like broke my heart. But my mom got me the job there. So I was explaining to her, like, I always wanted to go back to give back, but they shut down the facility and I don't know how I'm going to get the names. And she was like, shit, help me out.
You go down to downtown LA, Skid Row, tons of giving back to do down there. Just, you got to dodge the fentanyl smoke. It's rough down there.
It's rough like that?
Oh, yeah. It's bad. Shit everywhere. Human shit everywhere. Fentanyl. Just.
I've seen it online. Cause
it's crazy.
I've seen it online.
It's like The Purge. Like, we were driving down there like last week and like looked to the right and there's just like 5 fires in the middle of the street. Like, people warming their hands and shit. Like, almost like a Ninja Turtle movie, like from the 90s, you know, like it feels like the type of place Shredder would live.
Just like the movie Chucky. And it was a scene where it was like homeless people warming up with a fire.
There's a lot of those scenes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Joe Pesci in Home Alone. It's a bunch of guys over there.
Yeah,
like,
but with see, me growing up, I'm thinking that's like an old scenario, but it's still going on today.
Oh, it's lit over here for sure.
Crazy.
They just set the freeway on fire. The 10's closed down. So
have you tried
to go downtown since you've been in LA?
I've been downtown, but
I'm talking about this trip, like 2 days ago.
No.
There was like an explosion under the bridge, like under the 10, and they think it was some homeless shit going on under there that went rough, and then there was a big fire. So the freeways closed down indefinitely. The 10 in LA.
It's rough out here.
It's fucked up. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna say this: like, I went to New York, and we were everywhere in New York. I was like, yo, it's nice out here. I was like. Maybe we saw like 12 homeless dudes. It was nice.
It's not. No, see, compare LA compared to New York City. Yeah, you would be like, oh, it's cool in New York. But the people that live in New York, it's like, it's certain places where.
Do you guys like Eric Adams, the mayor? Like, is he a nice guy? What are your thoughts?
I've never met him, But I mean, listen.
I just saw he was in, like, he had to give his phone to the feds. So I don't know what's going on.
I peeped that.
Yeah.
I peeped that. But hey, listen. I just pray my boy doing right by the city.
Me too.
That's
he seems
it.
like he's like, yeah,
He
I wish he
seemed
was
like
our mayor.
Yeah, but everybody have their way of showing who they are, and I just pray that whatever he got going on, he could defend himself.
We just went on a wild tangent because you were explaining to me you quit your job in 2017, and then we started talking about fentanyl. Continue your story. 2017, you quit your job.
2017, you did it. 2017, I quit my job February 14th.
And
I resigned. I didn't quit. Hold on, let's fix that. I did not quit my job. I resigned from my job. So if I wanted to go back to my job today, I can.
Good. Okay.
Right. I don't burn bridges. Regardless of what's my journey or what I feel like my future is to bring, I don't burn bridges.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Smart.
yeah, I resigned from my job. My mom actually supported me through it.
Nice.
She was like, look, listen, I see you going in and out the house, no sleep, studio, work. If you feel like you need to leave so that you could really dig down into your artistry, do so. And she got me the job, so I just felt like it was arms opened for her to say, because you know when it come down to mommy, you get a little.
Like, I did not just make them calls, get you that job for
you to quit.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. She said, we just gonna do it the right way. You gonna resign. And then my mentor 80, shout out to Team 80, he supported me too financially as well. So
what was
I
like?
had a good support system.
After you went all time, like full time rather, how long did it take for you to realize like you could make this your career? Like you could actually like, oh, this is working. Like I made some money. I got paid to do this. Maybe you got paid to do a feature. Maybe you got paid to do a show or.
It wasn't money for me. It was just how it made me feel. So my teammate that's a part of Team 80, his name is Bleezy. He's an artist from Brownsville. He wanted to do a song.
MOP.
Shout out to Brownsville. It's rough out in Brownsville. They should have took you to Brownsville. It's still, Brownsville never changed.
I heard that's the only place that hasn't been gentrified.
Yeah, in Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, it's crazy out there.
Lil
but
Fame and Billy Dan just hanging out on the corner still.
It's wild. No, for real. Like it's wild out there. Like nothing has changed.
I think 41's from there, right? The 41 people.
I
Jen
think
Carter.
so, but I don't want to say so and then.
Yeah, they are.
But I know it's Brooklyn for sure. So he asked to get me on a song for a feature. I came through. You had 80 there. Uncle Maine was there. Shout out to Uncle Maino. And
did you say Uncle Maino?
Yeah, I call him Uncle Maine.
He's a nice uncle.
Yeah, he is a nice uncle. He's crazy though. So I did the song. I ended up meeting the team, which is Team 80. I met everybody. And I just fell in love with just being in the studio because where I came from, I couldn't afford studio time. Right. I couldn't afford videos. I wasn't even thinking about doing videos because I wasn't financially stable to do so. And I just was around it. I just felt good. I'm like, yo, you know what? This could be a thing for me. And then my dad just had passed. And I remember my best friend saying like, you're depressed. I didn't know I was depressed, but she was like, you're depressed, and ever since you start taking music serious, you shift.
It's kind of made you happy.
Yes, it made me happy. So being around them made me so happy. Just seeing 80 put his artist, DOD was his artist. He put them through artist development, did music videos, in the studio night and day, going out to the clubs, promoting music, and I never got to see that part of it. So I'm like, oh. This is fire, but it was no money. I wasn't making no money.
Right.
It just was something
but
to do.
You saw the light at the end of the tunnel. You're like, oh, this is
Yeah. So then, I tapped into it like that.